Hi dear students, good morning. Students, today we will learn a new chapter, that is chapter number 5. The name of the chapter is Sabina's Composition. Then we will write summary question answer from this chapter. Students, first you watch the video and write summary question answer in your notebook with good handwriting.
Sabina's composition. Who helps you with your homework? Do you do your homework on your own? One day Sabina does her homework without knowing it. How does that happen? Sabina came home from school one day with her eyes red and teary. What happened? Her mother asked as she hugged Sabina.
I don't know what to do.
Sabina cried.
Our teacher said that we must all bring in a composition tomorrow morning. I can't write compositions. In school, I tried to write on 3 different topics. But see, I can't do it.
Her mother took Sabina's notebook. Sabina had tried to write on the topics time, knowledge, and freedom. This is what she had written.
Time is short. We should all improve our time. Knowledge is a very useful thing. Freedom must be used wisely.
I can't think of another word to say about any of these subjects,
exclaimed Sabina.
I shall have to go to school without a composition.
Sabina,
her mother asked.
Did the teacher ask you to write on these topics?
No, she just suggested them. We can choose any topic we want. But it's so difficult to find a proper topic.
You've done enough worrying,
said Sabina's mother.
You did not begin correctly. You have been trying to write about subjects that you do not know much about.
But I just can't find a subject.
Sabina's mother shook her head.
For now, go and play in the garden. I will call you in half an hour.
But my composition,
began Sabina.
Don't think about your composition. Have fun,
said her mother. After half an hour, when her mother called her, Sabina looked fresh and happy.
Now,
said her mother,
I want you to sit by the window with a sheet of paper and a pencil and write something about what you can see.
But my composition?
asked Sabina.
When will I begin that?
Never mind your composition. We will talk about that later.
Sabina knew that her mother always had a good reason for everything she did. So she took the paper and pencil and sat by the window. Sabina looked out and saw the western sky and some bright sunset clouds.
What a lovely sunset!
she exclaimed.
Don't tell me,
said her mother.
Just write.
So Sabina began to write about the sunset. She described the orange and pink clouds. She wrote about the distant hills, the trees, the river, the garden, and the birds flying past the window. As Sabina continued writing, she forgot all about the terrible composition. Soon her mother came up to her and asked,
Are you done? Have you finished it? Let's read your composition.
Composition?
exclaimed Sabina.
You told me not to think about my composition. I just had a nice time writing about what I could see from the window. I'll read out what I wrote.
So Sabina began reading.
I am sitting on a low seat near the window and I can smell the sweet flowers in the garden. The sky is all bright with sunset. I can see purple, pink and golden. I do not think that anyone on earth has a paint box with such lovely colors in it. There is one cloud above the rest, which looks like a ship sailing in the blue sea. I would like to sail on a cloud if it would not make me dizzy. The green hills look as if they are wearing golden crowns. I can see a river far away. It seems quite still, although I know it is running as fast as it can to get to the ocean. The birds are flying past the window to go home and take care of their little ones. I am glad the birds are not afraid to live in our garden. Our garden is full of flowers like lilies and roses. My mother calls this the month of roses. The sight from our window is very beautiful indeed.
When she finished, Sabina's mother began clapping.
That is a lovely composition.
A composition?
Exclaimed Sabina.
Is that a composition?
Yes, Sabina, and a very good one.
Replied her mother.
But it doesn't even have a subject.
Said Sabina.
We can find one for it.
Continued her mother.
Haven't you written about the beauty of nature?
Oh, yes!
Exclaimed Sabina.
You see?
Her mother explained.
It is easy to write if you have something interesting to write about.
The next morning, as Sabina left for school, she gave her mother a kiss and said,
Isn't it strange that I wrote such a long composition without knowing it?